What is up, YouTube? This is T1 coming at you with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a versus video. Finally! I wanted to do another one of these ever since Bioshock Infinite versus The Last of Us, and now that I am similarly divided as to what my favorite game of the year is, I finally got a chance. So on the one hand, we have the conclusion to the Uncharted series, which was lauded by virtually everyone that played it, and on the other, we have a revival of the criminally underrated Mafia series, which was a lot more divisive. So, you know what though? Fuck the reviews. This is my opinion. What is the better game? And let's start with round one, which is arguably the most important element of a game, the protagonist. Now already this is kind of unfair, as Nathan Drake has been around for about 10 years, while this is Lincoln Clay's first game. But setting all of that aside, let's look at them as characters. Uncharted 4 delved deeper into Nate's psyche than any of the previous games, and in a really well done manner. We found out what makes him tick on a deeper level than the first three games. Lincoln, however, comes with a lot more baggage. He starts out as very amiable and fun-loving, much like Drake, but upon the death of everyone he loved, he starts making a single-minded quest for revenge. One of the things I really liked about both these games is it makes no excuses for what the main characters do. Nathan Drake abandons his life to go treasure hunting, and the game makes it explicitly clear this was the wrong choice, and it almost cost him everything. Lincoln already has lost everything, but that doesn't justify murdering people, and Mafia 3 also makes that very clear. That's one of the great things about the Mafia series is it never glorifies the criminal lifestyle, and Mafia 3 is no exception. In the end, though, while Lincoln is a very fleshed out character, I just like Drake's personality more, so first round goes to Uncharted. Let's move on to the supporting cast, which is one of the more important elements of any game as well. Again, the supporting cast of the Uncharted series has been around for years, just like Nate, even though Sam was introduced in this game. And they've changed very little, truth be told. Now, their personalities do make up for that for the most part, but by the end of Uncharted 4, Sully is still Sully, Elena is still Elena. Nate was really the only one that made a big change. Mafia 3 not only has a slew of likable characters, but they're also interesting and morally complex, which gives them the edge. But add the fact that many of them go through big arcs as the story progresses, and you've got one hell of a great cast of maniacs. Let's talk about the highlight, though, and that is Vito Scaletta. This guy is awesome. Seeing him again was seriously a Chewie we're home moment. But they develop his character even further in this game. And add Rick Pasqualoni's great performance, and he's maybe the best thing in this thing. But the other characters work too. Burke and Cassandra are both unique and interesting. Donovan's a lot of fun. And even Father James has a real warmth to him. So while the Uncharted characters will always have a special place in my heart, Mafia 3 wins this round by a long shot. The Uncharted series has always had great villains, even at its weakest, and Uncharted 4 continues this trend with Rafe and Nadine. While Rafe is easily the better of these two, Nadine was still a memorable character. Mafia 3, on the other hand, has you going up against the Marcano family, with the central antagonist being the Don of New Bordeaux, Sal Marcano, who is really intimidating and imposing, yes, but here's the thing, if you've completed Mafia 3, think back. What did he actually do? Yeah, he killed Sammy, but that's kind of it. Mostly we just saw him yelling at people. Whereas Rafe is a completely unhinged psychopath, and that is made clear early on, and it persists throughout the whole game. On top of that, Nate gets his ass kicked by Nadine a couple of times, whereas none of the Marcano family proved to be a physical match outside of maybe Georgie. The real challenge was getting through their guards. So, as a whole, I just gotta grade them based on what they did and not what I liked about their personalities. So, Uncharted 4 gets this point. Well, that's it for part one. Stay tuned for part two and part three, which should be coming out very soon. T1 signing out.